We all need love, and we all want love. Yet love is way more than a commodity that we get or give. Love is really the fragrance of our deep heart at rest. We are already in and part of the deepest love imaginable. When I use the term boundless love, I'm not just using a flowery term. The word boundless really means that our ordinary boundaries, the boundaries of our ego and its sense of separation and fear and lack, start dissolving. And when that happens, we start experiencing that we are so much deeper and broader and wiser and freer than we've usually been relating to ourselves through. In fact, we've often been relating to ourselves through a lens objectifying ourselves, not really realizing what we're part of. And so boundless love really is, on one level, a state. It's a non-dual state. And so non-dual means the state where the sense of separation disappears. You are no longer separate from me, and we are no longer separate from the source of all being, whether you call that God or by some other name. So we are in and part of that with a capital T. So this sounds esoteric, but the importance of it is huge. Because what boundless love realization gives us that's quite distinct from other kinds of non-dual realization is that it brings forth so much healing. It brings forth so much joy. It brings forth such a deep sense of meaning and fulfillment. And it connects us to what it is that we truly need. Love is so generous, it connects us. It brings forth the exact qualities, lessons, opportunities, and healing rays that are required for our soul. So I speak about this from my own experience. Boundless love found me in a moment of my own deepest suffering when I was a teenage girl of 13. I was suffering from depression and I was very lost inside and disconnected from myself, from the world around me. I had become quite unreachable, and what I really wanted was just to sort of hopefully just close my eyes and cease to exist. I was suffering so much inside and didn't even have words to express what I needed. So I felt so cut off and isolated, and somehow in my resistance to life, something gave way, probably through exhaustion, and in that there was an interior explosion that came online that wasn't coming from something outside. It wasn't coming from some concept. It was as if like 1,000 angels just kind of exploded from within me, and I felt this deep, healing, all-encompassing presence of love. And what was really meaningful wasn't just that it was healing and fulfilling and it connected me to what was real and true, but it taught me who we really are. The vision of boundless love showed me that the deepest nature of my being was this love. The deepest nature of you and everyone is this love. That the underlying ground of reality is a loving ground. And so it's always trying to bring forth what we need, not always what we want, but what we need to evolve and thrive in life. So not only that, but it showed me the truth. It revealed how much I naturally love everyone and everything. And so it brought forth an understanding of my right relationship with everything and everyone. And it gave me powerfully what I needed to step back into the ring of life and to move forward. It didn't resolve all of my problems. It was the beginning of my path, not the end of it. But it gave me a strength that I am so grateful for to deal with the challenges and to inquire into what is real and what is not real, and to begin the all-important work of letting the things in myself that were not love, that were not free, that were bound in suffering and difficult history, come to the surface and get worked on, which is something that has to happen for us all if we really want to live a rich, meaningful, real and beautiful life, let alone be of service to others. The state of boundless love is something that I want to share with you very deeply, not as a concept. I'm not here to convince you of this. If my words bring up any aversion in you, or bring up suffering or pain, or questions like, where was this love when I was suffering? Why didn't it come to me? That bring up anger or a desire to dismiss what I'm saying to you, I want you to know that that's okay. Because love wants to bring up your suffering so that it can heal it, so that it can be seen fully for what it is, so that all that hurts can come home in the deeper ground where all things can resolve themselves. So I invite you into just the beginning of boundless love by being here right where you are. You don't need to try to fix yourself or get anything different. Just to consider that in the same way that you draw breath, and that each inhale you draw is naturally full of life-giving oxygen, so love is already here. You are already held. You are already known. You are already seen. You are already cared for. And your heart is that caring, one with it. I hope you join me on the journey into boundless love.